As our story opens today, there is a great deal of excitement in Frostbite Falls. Excitement that seems to center about today's issue of the daily paper, the Picayune Intelligence.
Say, this is news, Caleb.
And we better do something about it.
Yes, even in Frostbite Falls, the citizens respond to the challenges of the outside world and its geopolitical machinations.
Geopolitical macros, my eye. I'm talking about the annual flower show.
But, sir, those front-page headlines.
Don't mean a thing. The Picayune Intelligence has had the same front page for 15 years.
The same front page?
Why not? It's always the same stories. Cold War continues, plane crashes, world tensions.
But inside, that's local stuff. That's interesting.
Frostbite Falls dog chases Frostbite Falls cat over Frostbite Falls fence. Frostbite Falls boy meets Frostbite Falls girl.
Just fraught with interest, ain't it?
But for real heart-tugging suspense, look at this.
Wowee! The annual Frostbite Falls Flower Fair and Plant Pageant will be held in the high school gymnasium today.
First prize, a trip for two to glamorous Wichita, Kansas. How about that, Bullwinkle?
It's gonna play the dickens with my hopscotch schedule.
Bullwinkle, you mean you don't have a flower ready to enter?
Rock, I don't even have one ready to come up.
It was true. Bullwinkle had been so busy being a TV hero that he had no chance to tend his little garden. The flowers were in terrible shape.
I think they've lost the will to live.
Then it's too late to plant anything now.
Well, let's take your flower to the show anyway.
So bearing Rocky's entry, a checkered begonia, our heroes started down the Old Ox Road seeking horticultural splendor.
Not me. I just want a big flower.
A big flower? Did I hear you said a big flower?
No, I said horticultural splendor.
Not you, him.
Oh.
Sure, I want to grow a big flower.
Well, are you ever in love?
I am?
Certainly. You see before you in the living natural color flesh the greatest seed seller in the world.
A seed seller?
That anything like a salt cellar?
Say, what's your name, mister?
Allow me to introducing myself. Pete McMoss, President, Worldwide Seed Company.
Pete McMoss?
At the law school, Pete McMoss. This is my assistant, Ivy C. Hall.
Hello, darling.
What's the C for?
Covered?
Ivy-covered halls. Yeah, her I've heard of.
That voice. Where have I heard that voice?
Rock, that was me.
Oh, yeah.
And here is the answer to all your problems.
That's just one seed.
One seed?
One seed?
You notice kind of an echo in here?
My dear Moose, this seed is a direct descendant from the original Jack's beanstalk.
It is?
Certainly. Look here. You remember how in the old story Jack planted the magic beans and they grew clean up to the sky?
And there was a giant's castle?
And the mean giant chased Jack?
And he cut down the beanstalk and destroyed the giant.
And lived happily ever after.
Why are you crying?
I hate happy endings. Well, this is a seed from that very same beanstalk. Plant it and you'll be able to grow a bean blossom as big as your head.
That'd win first prize for sure. Okay.
Bullwinkle, I don't like this.
How come?
I got a feeling something bad's gonna happen.
Well, look on the bright side of it, Rock.
What?
We got a whole new plot started already. Gee, I can hardly wait. Just think, a bean blossom as big as my ever-loving blue-eyed head.
Bullwinkle wouldn't have been so happy if he could have seen the two seed sellers at that moment.
He fell for it, Natasha.
Hook, line, and antler.
Oh, boy. Wait till that thing starts to come up.
Boris, this is the cheapest, most disgusting, nastiest thing you've ever done. Slimy, dirty, mean. Boris.
Yes?
You're my kind of guy.
The Frostbite Falls High School gym was a lovely sight that evening. Beautiful blossoms cascaded their multicolored forms in every nook and cranny. Giant prize vegetables gleamed in harvest splendor. There was only one little mix-up. Somebody had scheduled a basketball game for the same time.
Pass! The ball, stupid.
I hereby give first prize in the melon class to this magnificent cassava.
Jump!
Foul! Free throw!
This is terrible, Bullwinkle.
Yeah, we're trailing by 8 points in a Hubbard squash.
And now for the flower judging.
You better plant that seed quick.
Yeah.
And the moose did just that. Borrowing a large flower pot, he thrust the seed deep into the soil and jumped back. Nothing happened.
Suppose he sold us a dud?
But then the flower pot trembled, there was a furious rumbling noise, and...
Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle, look at that thing.
That's a bean blossom?
Well, it may not have been a bean blossom, but the curious plant was big enough and exotic enough to win first prize.
Congratulations, Bullwinkle.
Thanks, Mr. Mayor.
You certainly have a green thumb.
Yeah, it's spearmint flavored, too.
Tell me, Your Honor. Hey, where'd he go?
Don't ask me. He was standing right by the flower a minute ago.
Huh.
Well, let's take our enterprise winner home. Gee, it got heavy all of a sudden.
And what's more, Bullwinkle, it's getting bigger.
Yes, as Bullwinkle held the flower pot, the plant grew noticeably larger. Straining every muscle, Bullwinkle was just able to get the plant through the doorway, and even then, Rocky had to help.
Gee, I could swear that these leaves were holding onto the door frame.
Whew. Boy, I gotta put it down for a minute.
Hey, you can't leave that there. You're blocking traffic.
But, officer...
He's right, Bullwinkle. Okay, officer, well... Gee, where'd he go?
He was standing right here a second ago, and... Rock,
What is it?
does our flower look different to you?
Yeah. If it wasn't just a flower, I'd say...
What?
I'd say it was smiling.
Well, this begins to look more and more sinister. Don't miss our next creepy episode, Bean by a Blossom, or The Petal Pushers.
And now...
Hey, Rocky! Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
But that trick never worked.
This time for sure. Presto! Well, I'm getting close.
And now it's time for another special feature.
Dawn, the time of day when Pearl White got up and ate her cereal. But here in Canada, at the turn of the century, the mounted policeman had many things to do before he could eat breakfast. One of the things was to answer morning roll call.
All right, men, answer to your name. Do-Right.
Here.
Dudley Do-Right.
Here.
Constable Dudley Do-Right.
He's here too, sir.
Good. Men, we have a serious shortage of mounters.
Seeing as how Dudley was the only Mountie, Inspector Fenwick's statement could be construed as accurate.
I want one of you to go out and bring in some recruits. Any volunteers?
Why don't I take a stab at it, sir?
You do that, Do-Right. Tomorrow morning, I hope to see a whole flock of mounters standing here.
On the following day at sunrise,
Do-Right.
Here.
Fenwick.
Here?
Fenwick. You and I have the same last name. What's your first name?
Nell,
Well, what do you know? That's my daughter's name.
I am your daughter.
I gave her a nickel for joining up, sir.
Do-Right, I ordered you to recruit mounters.
He's a Mountie.
He's my daughter. Now, you hightail it out of here and get some recruits and don't come back until you do. You even look like my daughter.
Dudley saddled up his horse and left the post post-haste. If only he had glanced to one side, he would have noticed a rotten tree with something even more rotten behind it. Yes, Snidely Whiplash, public enemy number one, had heard everything.
So they're short on Mounties, eh? Well, I'll fill the ranks, so my name isn't Larry Sabu.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Sabu, but in this picture you're playing Snidely Whiplash.
You play Snidely Whiplash. I played him yesterday, and he beat me 6-love.
This foreboding establishment was once owned by Colin Clyde. It was in the underground laboratory that Whiplash hoped to carry out his mad designs.
Is everything ready, Tor?
Yes, master.
You didn't forget the Tana leaves?
No, master.
You're a good whatever you are, Tor.
Whiplash pulled a switch, and 1 million volts of carboelectric hydroactivity coursed through a sheet-wrapped figure.
Master.
Not now, Tor. The marshmallows come later. Stand back whilst I remove the sheet. Eureka! I've created a finster.
Monster.
His name is Finster, and the Mountie's name will soon be Mud.
Good morning, men. Roll call time. Do-Right.
Here.
Fenwick.
Here?
We should stop wearing lipstick, Fenwick. Oh, and here's the new man, Finster. Are you here, Finster? Where did you find him, Do-Right?
He was holding up a train, sir.
With a gun?
With his hands. Nell's got powder on, too, sir.
Never mind that. Finster, go break up some firewood.
Within an hour, the entire post had been reduced to splinters.
Henrietta's chickens, you've demolished the camp.
Inspector, Indians are attacking.
That should be singular, not plural, for it was just one Indian, chief running sores, one of Snidely Whiplash's many nom de plumes.
Finster's on the inside, I'm on the outside, and the Mounties are in the middle.
Rally round the flag, boys. We'll beat 'em yet. Where's Fenwick, Do-Right?
He's taking off his makeup.
Finster, don't just stand there. Throw something.
Finster threw something, Inspector Fenwick. Then Dudley. The post was taken over by Whiplash and his monster.
Fie on you, Whiplash. You've got my post and my daughter, and I want my post back.
I'll make you a package deal. Fight Finster in hand-to-hand combat, and it's yours.
You can do it, Inspector.
What do you mean I can do it? I outrank you. You do it.
I'd rather play Mahjong.
Suddenly, Dudley's horse, bound hand and foot, gave vent to a heart-rending cry.
Now they've gone too far. They have tipped the scale. They have upped my dander.
When provoked, Dudley was a fighting machine, especially if he was oiled. Walking Mountie style, he approached the mammoth Finster and... There are those who say the titanic struggle lasted 2 weeks. Whatever it was, by the time the smoke cleared, only one figure stood triumphant. Finster.
I'm discharging you from the service, Fenwick. Go home.
Fenwick left. The next morning...
Do-Right.
Here.
Dudley Do-Right.
Here.
Constable Dudley Do-Right.
Here.
How about Constable Dudley Do-Right of the Canadian Royal Mounted?
We're all here.
Well, Bullwinkle won first prize at the Frostbite Falls Flower Fair. But now it seems that his entry is getting a little out of hand.
I wonder what kind of plant it really is, Bullwinkle.
Who cares? It's a winner.
A winner it may have been, but in the days that followed, Bullwinkle began to wonder if a blue ribbon was worth it.
Hey, who took my flower out of its pot and planted it here?
Not me.
Well, it didn't get out by itself. Did it?
I don't know, but we gotta find out more about it. I don't like the looks of that flower.
It speaks very highly of you.
As fate would have it, an expert appeared on the scene at that very moment.
You're the fellows with the oddball flower?
Yeah, who you?
I'm from the FPI.
The FBI?
No, FPI, Federal Plant Inspector.
A plant inspector?
J. Edgar Bloomer is the name.
Glad you're here, Inspector. Just how would you classify this plant?
I'd classify it top secret.
A top-secret flower?
You mean we got a hush-hush hollyhock?
Boys, this is the only living example in this country of the Pottsylvania Creeper.
Pottsylvania Creeper?
Look here.
Hokey smoke. It says here that the Pottsylvania Creeper is a vicious man-eating plant.
Oh, now that's ridiculous. Isn't it, Mr. Bloomer? Mr. Bloomer?
Where'd he go?
Hey, Rock.
Huh?
The flower. It's smiling again.
That does it. Bullwinkle, we're gonna cut it down.
Cut it down? My prize-winning whatever it is?
A Pottsylvania Creeper.
Wonder why they call it a creeper.
Who cares? Give me that axe.
But as Rocky grabbed the axe, he found out why they called it a creeper.
Jumpin' G-horse that. It's creeping away.
Sure enough, the enormous plant began to skulk swiftly around the end of the house. Rocky started to chop, but in vain. So fast was the plant growing that he couldn't chop 2 times in the same place. Bullwinkle attempted to tackle the galloping vine, but it simply dragged him along the ground.
Look out, Rock! Here it comes again!
Sure enough, the enormous blossom had gone completely around the house and was sneaking up from behind on our little furry hero. There was nothing to do but run for it.
Run for it!
I already heard the man!
Into town dashed the panicky squirrel and moose.
Hi there, Bullwinkle. What's the rush?
We're being chased by a man-eating plant.
Well, ask a foolish question, you get a foolish...
No, wait just a second, Bullwinkle.
Okay, Rock. That's long enough. Come on!
But, Bullwinkle, we owe something to our town, our own community. We owe something to this country of ours.
Rock, this is no time to worry about taxes.
No, Bullwinkle, I'm going to go back and face that thing, whatever it is.
But why?
I'm a TV-type hero is why.
I wonder if these things ever happened on radio. Rock, I say,
But the moose was talking to empty air, for the plucky squirrel was zooming back in the direction they had come from.
Gee, I don't see it anymore. Maybe it's just a false alarm. Maybe it isn't a man-eater. Maybe this is the last episode.
And it might be at that, for Rocky was entangled in the leafy vine-like clutch of the fearful Pottsylvania Creeper. Meanwhile, on a nearby hillside...
Well, that does it, Natasha.
Squirrel is kaput.
When the creeper grabs them, they stays grabbed. This will show fearless leader who's smarter, him or me.
Well, which is bad enough?
Him, you.
Fearless leader here? But I thought we had laws against that kind of thing.
You fool! Laws only keep out honest people.
What do you mean?
If you're a crook, you sneak in anyway.
But...
Don't miss our next controversial episode, Vacation Days, or Visit to a Small Panic.
Hello there, you wool gatherers. Today's poem is the old classic, Morrie Had a Little Lamb.
Morrie, that's Mary.
You're a boy, aren't you?
Yeah, but...
Okay, Morrie had a little lamb. It's really me, folks. Its fleas were white as snow.
Its fleas were white as snow.
They're albino fleas. I got them at... Oh, little rascals got away. Where was I?
And everywhere.
Oh, yeah, and everywhere that Morrie was... Oh! Went the... Oh! Hey, what's going on?
Those fleas are biting you, Bullwinkle.
Oh! Ah!
You better get out of that sheepskin.
I can't. The zipper's stuck. Oh!
Well, hold still, Bullwinkle. I'll shear you.
Oh! That's my own personal pelt you're sniffing.
Well, here, maybe this'll do it.
So if you have a little lamb, just take a tip from me. If it has fleas as white as snow...
Just use some DDT.
Yeah.
Meshy Falfoof out there. Peabody here.
Meshy Falfoof, Mr. Peabody?
That's Arabic for hello, Sherman. For our destination today is the Arabian Desert, the time 1917, and the man we're going to meet, the legendary Lawrence of Arabia. We set the Wayback Controls and were immediately teleported back through time and space. All of a sudden, there we were, inside British Secret Service headquarters at Cairo.
Gentlemen, I have two reasons for believing that Turkey is going to declare war on us. One, they've cut off our supply of Thanksgiving turkeys.
Oh, that's terrible. Bad show, that.
And two, they've sent a nasty letter to Parliament.
Oh, that's terrible, you say. They were interested.
Now, we must send someone to steal the Turkish plans. Do I have any volunteers?
For some strange reason, the room emptied.
Dash it all, every time I ask for volunteers, they chicken out. I wish they'd turkey out this time.
Begging the Colonel's pardon, but you have a clerk in the outside office who can do the job. His name is Lawrence. The Colonel promptly called him in.
So, you think you can work undercover for us, eh, Lawrence?
I should jolly well like to try, sir.
Capital. By the way, what do you intend wearing as a disguise?
Instead of answering, Lawrence dashed from the room and quickly returned clad in a Santa Claus suit.
I thought I'd wear this Arab costume, sir.
Perhaps we better send someone else.
Mr. Peabody and I'll go with him.
Are you any good at Secret Service work, Peabody?
Colonel, I invented Secret Service. Convinced the matter was in capable paws, the Colonel bid farewell. That night, Sherman and I bought Arab outfits and went to Lawrence's hotel room.
I hope he's ready to go.
I hope he's wearing the proper disguise. But instead of being dressed like an Arab, he was dressed like a pilgrim.
How do you like it?
It's stunning, stunningly wrong. Grabbing a sheet from the bed and some mattress stuffing, we soon had him properly disguised. The next thing we did was to join a caravan heading into the desert.
Is the Turkish army out there, Mr. Peabody?
Indeed it is, and I must caution you both, don't do anything that would give us away. This caravan is undoubtedly crawling with spies.
Oh, you can count on me.
I was hoping I could, but the following morning when we paused at an oasis...
Tea time, chaps. Anyone for crumpets?
That was all it took. Before we knew it, we were bound hand and foot.
Did I say something wrong?
You are all English spies. I, the Sultan, have ways of dealing with English spies.
We were tied to stakes under the broiling desert sun, and to show you how devilish that Sultan was, he put bottles of suntan lotion just out of arm's reach.
How will we ever get out of this, Mr. Peabody?
How, Sherman? It's simple. You always have a candy bar in your pocket, don't you?
Yes.
Good. Reach in, grab it, and wipe the chocolate off on my ropes. And that's the boy. Now, if I know my camels, sure enough, the odor of chocolate attracted the nearest beast, and in no time at all, he was dining on the ropes. Before long, we were all free. Sherman, you and Lawrence wait here while I sneak into the Sultan's tent and get the secret plans. I made my way carefully past the Turkish guards and into the tent where the Sultan was resting. Inside a pouch labeled Secret Plans, I found what I was after. Unfortunately...
I say, Peabody, old chap, whilst you're looking for the secret plans, see if you can find a tea cozy.
Naturally, the Sultan awoke and immediately sounded the alarm. Quick, Lawrence, this way. We ducked out a rear exit while the guards began a frantic search. I'll go get Sherman. You saddle up a camel.
You can count on me.
Yes, I found Sherman where I had left him.
Peabody Sherman over here.
I had instructed Lawrence to saddle a camel. Instead, he had saddled the Sultan.
Guards, come here, quick. The English dogs are here.
Before we could move, we were hopelessly surrounded. That's when I reached into Lawrence's pocket and pulled out a hand grenade. Stop! One more step, and I'll blow us right off the Rocky show.
But I say, Peabody, old thing, that's not a grenade.
Later, Lawrence, later. The threat of an explosion did the trick. 1 week later, the entire Turkish army turned itself over to the British. Now, what about that grenade, Lawrence?
I was trying to tell you that's an apple. If you had pulled the stem out and thrown the ruddy thing, nothing would have happened. Watch.
Lawrence got 60 days for destroying Secret Service headquarters. As for the Sultan and his army, they were put inside large barns containing hay.
I don't get it, Mr. Peabody. How come they're in there?
Well, apparently, Sherman, somebody likes a turkey in the straw.
Well, in the saga of the Pottsylvania Creeper, things went from bad to worse when fearless leader himself appeared on the scene.
Hello, fans.
And they went from worse to just awful when the Creeper seized our friend Rocky.
Help! Help!
Well, we can close the book on that one bad enough. The Creeper never fails.
Oh, this is awful. Terrible.
You mean about what's happening to the squirrel?
No, about I didn't bring my camera.
Meanwhile, Rocky was being dragged along by clinging tendrils toward the sinister form of the carnivorous Creeper. But suddenly, Bullwinkle dashed into the scene and began a tug-of-war with the plant for possession of his little friend.
Never fear, Rock. I'll get you out if I have to do it piece by piece.
Oh, boy. Let me go, you creep!
I'm just trying to help.
Not you, Bullwinkle, the other creep.
Oh.
Boris, will Moose win?
Silly girl. When the Creeper grabs them, they don't get away until it lets go by itself.
And at that moment, Bullwinkle, like any red-blooded American hero, dashed home and dived under the bed.
You hear, fearless leader? Moose is chicken.
Moose is chicken?
Yes, Moose is chicken.
Only in America.
But you can't just hide there, Bullwinkle.
Who's hiding? I'm looking for something. I always keep it under the bed.
You do?
And here it is.
Oh, yes. The ingenious Moose came up with a blowtorch. What's that for?
I'm going to give that creepy creeper a hot root.
A good idea, for although the end of the creeper was already halfway to town, its roots were buried right next to Bullwinkle's very own house. So just as the plant was about to engulf Rocky... And as the startled plant slackened its grip, the speedy squirrel flashed out of its grasp.
Got to get up pretty early in the morning to outwit Bullwinkle J. Moose. Boy, that thing must get up at sunrise.
Well, our heroes were safe, but the town of Frostbite Falls wasn't. For the Pottsylvania Creeper grew and grew, covering the little village like a blight. And it did no good to try to fight it either.
What's the matter with you fellers? Haven't you ever had trouble with weeds before?
What you gonna do, Eve?
I'm going to give this thing a shot in the head with some triple-strength weed killers. What?
Attaboy! Attaboy! Go to it, Eve. Eve, where'd he go?
Look at that creeper. I think that answers your question.
It's smiling.
Sort of a well-fed smile, too.
I'm getting out of here.
Likewise.
No, you mustn't panic. Remain calm. Stay where you are.
How long, Mr. Mayor?
Just till I get a running start.
Gee, I never thought one plant would take over the whole town.
How'd it be if I governed another hot root?
But by now, the wily plant had figured out a defense against Bullwinkle's blowtorch.
Hokey smoke, it's surrounded by thorns. They're impenetrable.
And what's worse, we can't even get through 'em.
But the ultimate horror was yet to come, for as our boys watched, the creeper formed one section of leaf and stem into a giant green vertical tower.
What is it, Rock?
Oh, boy. Now comes the best part, fearless leader. What a sight it will be.
Yes. Turn your back, bad enough.
Turn my back? I won't be able to see it happen.
I know. There's only one thing better than looking at something wonderful.
And that is...
keeping somebody else from seeing it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, how perfectly schrecklich. Oh, you ought to see this, bad enough.
Yeah.
Well, what can the fearsome spectacle be that fearless leader enjoys so much? We'll find out next time in The Worryin' of the Green or The Look of the Irish.
Once upon a time, which is always a nice way to start a fairy tale, there was a great white castle in which lived a powerful duke who was a very proud man. He was proud because he was tall and straight and handsome and brave, but he was proudest of all when he took off his hat, for he had a huge head of bushy, flaming red hair not to be equaled by anyone in the kingdom.
Oh, I love my red hair. It gives me fire.
He would comb it 100 strokes every day.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4.
It was his habit upon arising each morning to go to his mirror, which, by the way, was a magic mirror, admire his flaming locks, then...
Mirror, mirror, hanging there, tell me who has the reddest hair.
Violets are blue, roses are red, but it's only your dome that is redder than red.
This went on day after day, year after year, and the mirror always answered the same. That is, until one morning...
Mirror, mirror, hanging there, tell me who has the reddest hair.
Your hair is red, that's very true. But the girl who spins has hair redder than you.
Who?
Girl who spins.
Redder than me?
Makes you look like a bleached blonde, booby.
Shocked and horrified, the Duke grabbed his address book.
G. Girl who spins. 728, small house in the forest.
Armed with the address, the Duke mounted his fastest horse and galloped out into the forest at top speed. When he arrived, he saw that what the mirror had said was true, for there, at a spinning wheel, sat a lovely young girl that had long, blazing red hair that hung down to her, hips.
My, but that's red. I say, what is your name, fair maiden?
My hair is red as fire and my skin is white as cream, so my name is Red White.
Hair's red, all right. Rinse job?
No, natural.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, but you'll have to dye it black.
Oh, I can't.
Why not?
I'm waiting for my true love, and he will only know me by my red hair. My fairy godmother told me so.
Now, see here. I happen to be a powerful duck.
That's Duke.
Oh, thank you. And you'd better dye your hair black, or you're going to find yourself in big trouble.
With that, the Duke turned and galloped away. Not as fast as he had arrived, however, for he had forgotten his horse. The poor girl was frightened, and as she sat weeping, her fairy godmother appeared.
Oh, there, honey. Now, don't blubber.
But if I dye my hair, my true love won't know me. And if I don't, I'll get into big trouble.
You just leave it red, dearie. I can handle that duck.
That's Duke.
Oh, yes.
The following morning...
Mirror, mirror, hanging there. Tell me now who has the reddest hair.
Red, white, like I said. Weren't you listening?
News is bad enough, but you didn't even bother to make a rhyme out of it.
Furious, the Duke wasted no time.
You must dye your hair black within 24 hours, or you will go to the pokey. Now, good day.
Godmother!
Oh, here I am, honey. Don't come unglued. Take these nettles that grow beside the road and put them in your spinning wheel. Every day you spin nettles, that Duke will lose 32 hairs.
Doing as she was told, Red White took the nettles and set herself to spinning. The very next day, the Duke was combing his hair the usual 100 strokes when...
1 potato, 2 potatoes, 3 potatoes, 4, 5 potatoes, 6 potatoes. Hey, what's this? My comb. It's full of hair. Mirror, mirror, look at this. My beautiful red hair is coming out.
I can see that, Bobby, and you're not rhyming either.
I know. There's no time for that. Tell me what's happening.
Well, you understand, it's like kind of a hex. You know, a fairy tale whammy. Every day that Red White spins nettles, you lose 32 hairs.
The fiend. She's got to be stopped.
Taking a stout rope, the Duke sped to Red White and bound her securely.
There. Oh, I'd like to see you spin nettles with your hands tied, buddy.
But she did. For being a clever girl, Red White managed quite well to spin more nettles with her feet.
29, 30, 31, 32. Oh, she's at it again. Mirror, speak to me. What am I going to do?
I'm rather sorry that you called, for by tomorrow you shall be bald.
Excellent. You're rhyming again.
I know. Makes it more like a fairy tale.
And just as the mirror had said, by the following day, every last red hair on the Duke's head was gone.
You can stop spinning now, kid. You win. And I might add, I'm very unhappy about the whole thing.
Well, I'm unhappy, too. Even though I've kept my red hair, my true love has not come for me.
Gee, that's tough. Well, so long.
Wait. It seems as though I've made a slight mistake. The duck here...
That's Duke.
Yes, the Duke here. He's your true love.
Me?
Him?
Darling.
Sweetie.
It's too bad I didn't figure that out till he lost his hair, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
And so, as you knew they would,
They lived happily ever after. Hey, Bubby, what rhymes with after?
Our story opens today in our nation's capital, where the news of the attack of the Pottsylvania Creeper has just hit the street.
X-ray plant captures town.
Beats our state militia in 2-hour battle.
Man-eating plants still at large.
Well, Chauncey, that's what I call news.
What's that, Edgar?
Look here. Vegetable bites, man.
In the White House, a cabinet meeting was already in progress. Its main subject, how to deal with the Pottsylvania Creeper.
Secretary of State, I say it's a job for agriculture. It's a plant growing in the ground, isn't it?
Of course. That's why it's a job for the Interior Department.
I hear the plant just grew over a state line. That makes it a Commerce Department case.
But it's attacking the country. I think it's a job for the Defense Department.
Nope.
Why not?
It's not a defense plant.
The cabinet wasn't the only group perturbed. All over the country, people began to view plants and flowers with suspicion. The city of Squawkum, Connecticut, started obedience schools for houseplants.
Down, sir! Down, I say!
The North Dakota legislature passed a law ordering all snapdragons and dandelions to be muzzled. And in Mount Vernon...
George, did you chop down my cherry tree?
I cannot tell a lie, Father. It pulled a knife on me.
Meanwhile, back in Frostbite Falls, the man-eating Pottsylvania Creeper had just about taken over the town. Its ravenous branches grew into every house, into every barn, into every chicken coop. And as it grew, its evil blossoms took on more and more of a well-fed smile.
Well, at least it doesn't eat just people.
That's better.
Isn't it?
Rock, that means it might also like to munch a moose and swallow a squirrel.
But the absolute worst happened when the Pottsylvania Creeper whipped its branches and leaves into a great green tower.
Golly, Bullwinkle, that looks just like a missile.
Yes, the brainy squirrel had guessed it. With a roar, the green leafy missile sailed off the stem and into the air.
Now, why do you suppose it does that?
Just showing off, I bet.
Alas, Bullwinkle was wrong again, for as the leafy projectile reached its apex, it exploded.
Hooray!
No, Bullwinkle, look!
Oh, my stars and body, that missile threw out thousands and thousands of little leafy parachutes.
And every one of them has a seed on it.
Boris, that means there will be thousands of Pottsylvania Creepers all over the country.
Makes your blood run colder, doesn't it?
Yes, the Minnesota breeze was scattering thousands of creeper seeds in a wider and wider area.
Bullwinkle, there's only one thing to do.
Move to Canada!
No, somebody's got to catch those seeds.
Impossible!
Maybe, but I got to try.
I'm with you, Rock.
Sally!
Move!
And the plucky squirrel zoomed upward and began gathering up the tiny parachutes.
It's working, Bullwinkle, it's working.
Little did Rocky realize that at that moment he was in the crosshairs of a telescopic sight on a rifle in the hands of fearless leader himself.
Very well, Badenoff. Pin another medal on me.
What kind, fearless leader?
Sharpshooter.
Gee, was that the shot heard around the network? The one that finally got Rocky?
Don't ask. Pin.
We'll find out next time in It's Only a Flesh Wound or Better Lead Than Dead.
And now, here to tell you everything about anything is Mr. Know-It-All.
Hello, knowledge thirsties. Today's subject is how to sell vacuum cleaners and clean up. Now, the two prime requisites in selling vacuums are the customer and the customee. The customer, or victim, usually lives in a house like this one. The customee, or salesman, has to get in the house. Rule number 1, always get your foot in the customer's door. Good morning, customer. Would you be interested in such door, huh? Rule number 2, find a door one can put one's foot in. Good morning, customer. Mind if I put my foot in your... Oh! Rule number 3, forget rule number 1. At this point, also forget about getting in the door and find another way of getting in, such as a window. That'll be a open window.
Look at mess you made.
Oh, sure, customer. I shall rectify that in a jiffy.
Hey, what you doing?
It's an extra feature. It not only cleans up, it dirties up. Wait a second, I shall put it in reverse and suck up everything in sight.
Oh, you wasn't kidding. You picked up the whole room. Congratulations. You begged the customer.
Not to mention the customee.
Well, Junior, looks like Christmas came a little early this year.
Oh, I didn't get this stuff from Santa Claus, Pop. I won it off the kids in the neighborhood.
You won it?
Yeah, we flipped for it.
You mean you gambled?
Well, no, not exactly. You see, I remembered one of your adages, and I came out winning every time.
You didn't use a dishonest coin.
Sure I did. You once said, 2 heads are better than 1. So I got this 2-headed nickel here, and...
Yeah, now, I insist that you return this ill-gotten booty right away. The very idea, Junior. When I said 2 heads are better than 1, I didn't mean to apply it the way you did.
What did you mean?
Well, take the fable of the centipede and the snail. Every year, the animals and other creatures of the forest would meet in a race to determine who was the fastest of them all. Of course, the results were usually the same. The hare not only won, but he crossed the finish line before the slower fellows even got started.
How do you like that? Last again.
You know something? I'm getting sick and tired of being a laughing stock.
Me too. I'll tell you what. Let's you and me put our little slimy heads together and see if we can win this thing next year.
It seemed like a good idea. So they went into immediate training.
Look, one of us will be the trainer while the other one does the running. Fair enough?
Yeah, suits me.
This was to be determined by clocking each other's speed in a 3-yard race.
Well, how'd I do?
Not bad at all. You ran 3 yards in 3 hours.
And now it was the snail's turn. And he was certain he could beat the centipede's time. 3 days later, he completed his run.
3 yards in 3 days. Not too good.
Well, if I hadn't hit that red light...
Thus, the snail became the trainer and the centipede the runner.
Now, the first thing we got to do is put you on a diet.
Hey, I got an idea. Why do not I eat the same food rabbits eat? If it makes them fast, it'll make me fast.
Okay, go eat some carrots.
Carrots?
Carrots.
Now, this centipede wasn't too bright, and the only carrots he knew of were the ones stamped on the inside of an old ring.
What in the world are you doing?
I'm eating carrots. 14 of them, to be exact.
Not that kind of carrots. What's it taste like?
Pretty good. Have some.
On the day after they were released from the hospital, the boys went back to work.
Here, now, hold on to this rocket.
Am I going to eat it?
Don't be silly. I'm going to light it, and it'll take off with you holding on to it. That'll give you some idea of what high speed is like.
You certain I cannot eat it?
You can eat it later. Now, hold on.
I'm really moving, ain't I?
Something's wrong. Must be a dud. Here, let me see it.
Gee, that's some rocket.
Yeah, let's eat it.
The day after they got out of the hospital, they quietly entered a farmer's watermelon patch.
Now, we just got to make you run fast. Look, if you were to grab a melon and the farmer aimed his shotgun at you, would you be scared?
Of the melon?
Of the farmer.
You darn right I would.
And what would you do?
I'd eat the melon.
No, you simpleton, you'd run.
That's what I'd do. I'd run.
Yes, right, and you'd probably run faster than you've ever run before. Okay, grab a melon.
Okay. Uh-oh. Shoelace is untied. Here, hold this. Hey, you don't look too good.
Don't feel too good.
What are you doing up here?
We're gonna try the high-speed bit again. You jump off this cliff, right?
Right.
That will give you the illusion of high speed. Okay, jump.
How'd you jump?
Well, you just jump.
I do not know how to jump.
Look, you place both feet, all your feet firmly on the ground like this, and then you crouch like this, and then you just jump.
Like how?
Like this.
Oh, now I get it.
The day of the race finally dawned, and the centipede took his place alongside of the hare. However, when the starting gun sounded, the centipede took off in the opposite direction and joined his trainer behind a tree.
Quick, get into this basket.
Yes, the snail and the centipede had given birth to a unique idea. A balloon carried the centipede aloft, where a stiff breeze took it and sent it soaring over the finish line just ahead of the shocked hare. Unfortunately, the centipede just kept on going and was never heard of again. So you see, son, that is the true application of two heads are better than one.
I get it, Pop.
Where are you going, Junior?
I'm going to return this stuff and destroy the two-headed nickel.
Yes, but you usually have a moral of your own to inject here.
I do. Don't put all your legs in one basket.
Don't put all your... Oh, that's my boy, Junior.
What started out as just another flower fair in Frostbite Falls has wound up as a national calamity. For Bullwinkle's entry turned out to be a man-eating plant called a Pottsylvania Creeper, which proceeded to take over the whole town. Worse, that plant released thousands of little seed-bearing parachutes. And when Rocky tried to recapture the seeds, he became a moving target for Phyllis Leader. Stunned by a near miss, Rocky plummeted downward, but at the very last instant...
Whoa, that was close. What took you so long, Bullwinkle?
Had to run home and get my catcher's mitt.
Oh, boy.
Of course, by this time, the creeper seeds were flung far and wide, and soon man-eating plants were growing everywhere in the United States. In swamps, in deserts, in solid rocks, even in city streets. Immediately, the nation took action.
Get me the White House.
Get me the Air Force.
Get me better homes and gardens.
But alas, nobody seemed to know how to attack the creeper. They tried weed killer. They tried flamethrowers. They tried bombs. Nothing worked. Within a few months, even the Empire State Building was nothing but an enormous planter.
Gentlemen, we'll just have to give up and abandon the country.
Well, how do you like those subversive apples, Chief?
Superb, bad enough, a triumph. And for your reward...
Yes, yes?
I am taking you both back with me.
Back? To Pottsylvania?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Couldn't we have a 5-year vacation in the salt mines instead?
Come along.
And Phyllis Leader led Boris and Natasha to a handy nearby submarine.
I always like to take the 922 sub. It gets you to Pottsylvania in time for the morning executions.
Meanwhile, back in Frostbite Falls...
It's no use, Rock. We've tried everything but kissing that thing goodnight.
That's it, Bullwinkle.
What's it?
We've tried everything but being nice to the creeper.
Being nice to a man-eating plant?
What have we got to lose?
Us.
Nevertheless, at Rocky's suggestion, people did start trying to be nice to the Pottsylvania Creepers. They watered them, they fed them vitamin pills, they tucked them in at night, they gave them birthday parties.
Happy birthday, dear Potsy!
And the plan worked. The creepers survived well under the worst of conditions, but they didn't know what to make of kind treatment. They began to wilt.
Oh, Doctor, I'm so worried. It hasn't eaten anybody for days.
Mrs. Johnson, you've got a sick plant here. I'd suggest 2 weeks at some nice summer camp.
And in the office of a prominent psychiatrist.
Now tell me, when did you start having these feelings of persecution?
And when the head shrinkers begin to move in, it's the beginning of the end, Rock.
True. Pottsylvania Creepers all over the nation had nervous breakdowns, gave up, and simply shriveled on the vine. Do-gooding had dude good. Soon all that remained of the dreadful invasion of the Pottsylvania Creeper was one lonesome little seed blowing out over the ocean, where, as fate would have it, it was sucked into the air intake of a mysterious submarine. When the sub came up in Pottsylvania and the hatch was opened, the only thing that emerged was a huge blossom.
And look, Dimitri, it's smiling.
Meanwhile, in Frostbite Falls...
Gee, Bullwinkle, where'd you get all those books on plants and flowers and trees?
I thought you'd never ask. I got them.
Oh, don't say it. And so we come to the end of another episode of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
The Branch Library.
Oh, dear.
Continue the fun. Build your very own collection of The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Yes, the spirit of Moose Mania is everywhere and has everyone running, riding, or rocketing to collect all 8. That's right, 8 video volumes.
I see you got yours.
Yes, incredibly, there are 8 volumes in all.
Oh, boy, have you forgotten the plot again?
In a word, you said it.
That's 3 words.
I'm a heavy tipper.
More of Rocky and Bullwinkle's hilarious gang of outrageous comic characters. More of that misguided Dudley Do-Right of the Mounties. More of that dastardly duo Boris and Natasha. And still more of those slightly askew, fractured fairy tales. Yes, for those who grew up watching them, for those who never outgrew them,
Yes, yes.
and for those who are growing to love them, what more could you possibly ask for than Mona Moose, Birth of Bullwinkle, Vincent Van Moose, Blue Moose, Legrand Moose, Canadian Gothic, Whistler's Moose, and Norman Moosewell. The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Once you collect one, you'll just have to collect them all.